Akonte Lamindur.
Do swear that
Mbenkalila ko.
I'll speak the truth,
Beto nyale fola.
the whole truth,
Tonya damma.
and nothing but the truth.
Ntemfen fola min manke tonyati.
So help me God.
To alama ale ndema.
Good afternoon, Warrant Officer Ndur.
Council ko itinyang Warrant Officer Ndur.
Thank you very much for making the time to appear before the Commission.
Council ko inumbara puriya wato menta kana finti commission nyatilingola.
Can I just ask that when you're responding that you speak into the mic so that you can be heard?
Ako abenyin dani lebulu purni bediamula esidiamu microphone to purisi la kumomoi.
And I would suggest that you draw the microphone closer to you if it would make you more comfortable.
Akaba fule microphone katandila ning wole besono yale imfi.
As you already know, my name is Horeja Balagay. We met yesterday.
Ako koyalo nyamin ntomu Horeja Balagay leti katum bentale kunung.
And it is my responsibility to ask you questions on behalf of the commissioners.
Andung atelela do ko munyintibi pour que nyininka commissionalu toyala.
I understand that testifying can be a very daunting experience.
Aka lonko kasede aro ke tumodolo akakolea dulu bulu.
But I ask that you feel at ease and see this more as a conversation.
Ako woto abafule isi sidron ye kulu sono yandi famfe kachanyi wuche okono.
My questions will be designed to elicit information from you that is of relevance to the commissioners.
Sorry, Council, can you repeat that? I was distracted.
My questions will be designed to elicit information from you that would be of assistance to the commissioners.
Akala nyini nkarobe kala nyineti puruka jabirolu soto ibulu meni alonko asike mako iroti commissioner bulu is commissioner is along.
Therefore, you should see your presence today as an opportunity to provide assistance to the commissioners in order to ascertain the truth.
Ako woto ila finto jambi dalilo bemba koma wole mpuruka commissioner lu mako nyin kamala isi kumakangulu fo menu muto nyati puru commissioner lu sito nyanyi sotono ibulu nyamin.
You have elected to testify in Mandinka.
Ako inata nyina foko ibe sedearo kala Mandinka kangoleto.
Therefore, please ensure that you allow a few seconds in between our speeches so that the translation can be completed.
Ako bitunga bedani la isikari watindimbula alla kumakangulute manate kumofofaya kanji ifanansi la mwido mandindoro njani baja bila pura alla kumakangulu kanasele nyokang.
Therefore, I ask that you speak slowly, speak into the microphone and just take your time.
Akaba fule fanang isila dia mo sumayandi domanding nyin kamala kana sorla sila kumofahamu iya kana sori anyama.
Do you understand that, sir?
Ako foyo fahamu le bang. Well, dia musanto fom fanalisamo aha.
Yes, I understand.
Yes, I do understand.
Perfect. And if you continue doing that, speaking into the microphone so that we hear you, that would be great.
Ako esi continue kadiamu microphone kono pruila kumulisi moi saha ako bebete alabaki.
For your testimony, we will focus on 3 main issues.
Ako ela sede aro kono ibe nyatili nyama la dinkira sabalela.
We will begin with your background and professional experience.
Ako mba folo la ite fango la kunya lela ila fango kibaro itelo mjumati aning ila londo ila hamo isondo momenti.
We will then address the events of November 11, 1994.
Ako tumon sinadu nkulu kono meneketa November karotil tanning killing sango 1994 sango kono.
And then we will conclude with any information that you may have in relation to the Korosise incident.
kola nsina kolu labang dinkirato dame ya lonko wolem ite kolu menu long korosi sela kolu to aketa nyamin.
Are you ready to begin your testimony?
Ako foy paretale pour ka sede yaro damu tabang.
Paretal. Yes, I am ready.
Can you please state your full name for the record?
Ako itoni kontongo fo pour safer lalu sa safe.
Detomo Lamindur. My name is Lamindur.
Can you tell us when and where you were born?
Afonyeng iwuluta mintole ani wuluta sanjumale.
Luta Jokadu Baria. I was born in Jokadu Baria.
Do you recall the year when you were born?
Foi hakilo ya mutale sanjumalum iwuluta.
November Tilimuaning Saba. 23rd of November.
Do you recall the year when you were born?
Ako foi hakilo ya sango mutale ba iwuluta sango menkono. Aha.
Please tell us.
Afonye
64. 1964.
Did you receive any form of formal education?
Ako fo nyinketale bang itatale karambungo to bang.
Ani manta karamboto. No, I did not go to school.
Can you tell us about your professional experience? Tell us when and where you started working.
Ako fo bitung ila do ko londo la karola isi fem fo nyenje ye do ko damuta sanjumale anu be do ko la mintole.
Ngamoto karang Kerawan Governor office. I started to learn driving at the governor's office in Kerawan. 78, 79. 1978, 1979. Ngamoto Karanja. I learned to drive there. No, apprentice. Also did apprentice there.
Do you recall when you became a qualified driver?
Ako fo hakilo ya mutale sanjumalum ibulo koita hanu fo kete ifaye drive oti.
Kabrenga kan 1983. Ale nga driving license osoto. Qualified like a driver. I was qualified in 1983. That was when I got my driving license.
And still focusing on your work experience, what did you do after that?
Ako hanimbi kanyatiling ila do ko ila ye do ko menke wati jumalum ye do ko din damuta moto borindo.
83 nyina mga start ka moto borindi. I started driving in 1983. Tarta base tractor driver yala. I was in Basse driving a tractor. 84 and that was in 1984 when I was in Basse in 1984.
And for how long did you continue driving at Basse?
Ako yesanje jelle ke o moto borindo la Basse.
Moto borindo jelle for 88. I drove there until 1988 and then I left. Nata jang. I came here. I came here to the combos. Nata joined Gendarmerie. And then I joined the Gendarmerie. Before Gendarmerie, I hotel auto. But before joining the Gendarmerie, I worked at a hotel. Security guard. As a security guard.
Can you tell us when you enlisted into the gendarmerie?
Afanyen dukare sanjumalum idunta gendarmerie do kola.
1991. 1991.
And Warrant Officer Ndur, it's very important that I explain to you that it's crucial that you tell the truth and you have taken an oath to tell the truth. Do you understand that?
Akonyin kumayata bake puruya bambandi mako inyanta tonya doronne fula jang katu ye kalile ibeo kaliwo kono woto inyanta tonya damanne fula.
And I only make the point now because I didn't tell you earlier.
ako ni aja abew fule ye saying anyanta fule nu juna le bar bitung am afo nu wotumo wala na saying aba bambandilema.
Do you understand that?
Ako yo fahamu le bang?
Yes, I hear you.
So when you enlisted into the gendarmerie in 1991, can you tell us what your rank was at that time?
Ako biri dunta gendarmerie 1991 sangokono ye place jumale dila
91, 92 nga Lance Corporal soro.
I joined in 1991, and in 1992, I became a Lance Corporal.
Do you recall when you got your next promotion?
ako fo hakilo bakan wokola inata ila place la fa do soto wati jumale.
Akilo maolungo ma.
I cannot recall the date.
Do you recall that at a certain point there was an amalgamation and the gendarmerie soldiers, some went to the army, some went to the police?
Ako fo hakilo ya mutaleban wati nata soto ye gendarmero lu nati ke idundi bunda doto dol tata sojari yala dol kafuta police oluma.
Ngao kalam tale.
Yes, I was aware of that.
When that occurred, can you tell us which security force you joined?
Ako biri oketa ete kafuta karajumale ma.
Wente tarambe airport terminal.
That time I was at the airport, at the terminal.
Airport security, yeah.
I was security at the airport.
Which security force were you with? Were you with the army at that time or were you with the police?
Ako tumodung itata sojaro la karole la banfo itata police la karola.
Tumo police la karola.
At that time I was with the police.
Olota amalgamation keta entara jail.
When the amalgamation took place, it found me there.
And as part of the police, do you remember if you were known by a particular name, your unit that is?
Ako the police tumo menna fo hakilo sibula to do la bang commandi menna.
Kawala for tactical support group.
Yes, that was the group they called
TSG.
the Tactical Support Group, the TSG.
TSG, yeah.
What is your current rank at the moment?
Ako nyintemben palas jumale bebulu.
Warrant officer class 1.
Warrant officer, class 1.
001.
Can you tell us the different ranks that you held between when you were Lance Corporal and when you became Warrant Officer Class 1?
Ako isafo nonye kabirikata Lance Corporalty. Kabo tembo ye palas jumanyo le mara hanfo jangni bekela Warrant Officer makamoto ibedamenten sign.
94 ayatara mu Lance Corporal tenu.
In 1994, I was a Lance Corporal.
Please continue.
Ako continue wokola.
Kabri 94, dunda 94 kono.
When we got into 94,
Another promotion sort of full couple.
then I got a promotion to a full couple.
After you became a corporal, what was your next promotion?
Kabirikata kopulo ti wokola enata palas la fa jumale dile la.
Another sergeant no dinner sergeant.
Then I was promoted to the rank of a sergeant.
Thereafter, which rank did you hold?
Bring ye ke sergeant ti wokola enata palas jumale soto koteke.
Sergeant ranko meta je baake fo njuta ka staff sergeant no soto.
I was a sergeant for a long time until I was due to be promoted to the rank of a staff sergeant.
Inata na next promotion inata 002 dinner.
Then they gave me my next promotion, which is 002.
So just to be clear, did you skip the rank of staff sergeant because
Only,
you spent a lot of time
uh,
as a sergeant? Is that correct?
Akake nyinin kamena wala wairi meta sajini ya pala soto ko ya funyamin. So wala ya kendi ina te sound staff sajini ya la kaike WO pala soto.
Kadun juta la ka staff sergeant soto.
Yes, because
imanna dinna wala blatne nata WO2 dinna.
Because I was yes, because I was overdue to be promoted as a staff sergeant, and because of the delay in the promotion, so I skipped the rank of a staff sergeant and I was made a 002.
Do you recall when you obtained your rank of WO1, which is Warrant Officer Class 1?
Akufu hakilo ya mutale Warrant Officer Class 1 yo makamu suru wati jumale.
I forgot the date.
That's perfectly fine.
But
There we are.
I would like to take you back to 1994 when you were a Lance Corporal.
Akabela fila keimuru ni 1994 wotumu ibe Lance Corporal Palasoto.
You told us that you were stationed at the airport terminal at some point. Did that change after the coup d'etat in 1994?
Ako inyi mfuko ibenu kuluntila jirulato airport hanfo wati. Ako biri 1994 coup d'etat keta fo falintale bang.
for station of Valental.
Ani fo ila taro je ila pal taro airport fo le falinta bang.
Valental nata boje nata yundum baras.
Yes, there was changes. They removed me from there and I went to the Yundum barracks.
And this was after the coup d'etat.
Nimu coup d'etat kola leti bang.
Coup d'etat kola.
Yes, this was after the coup d'etat.
You've already told us that you're a driver. Were you assigned to any member of the army at that time?
Ako yenye mfanyene ko imu drive foleti sayin fulun inata idundi bundale to je bang dame yalon ko ka driver yake o bundale wala mo.
Mbijele the STGL transport.
Yes, I was with the transport unit.
Abrimbije for inatang samba Yankuba Turea.
I was there until I was moved and attached to Yankuba Ture.
Do you recall how long after the coup d'etat you were you were assigned to drive Mr. Yankuba Ture?
Ako fo hakilo samuta nole coup d'etat keta watu men ay wuce jelleta fo janning ibe sambala Yankuba Ture la karola.
Metala demanding.
It took a little while.
It
took a few months.
Do you recall the events of November 11, 1994?
Ako fo hakilo bulata November karotil tanning killing kuolu kande bang 1996 sangokono. So 1997. Oh, 1994 sangokono 1994.
Hakilo ba kande.
Yes, I can recall that.
Were you assigned as Yankuba Ture's driver before that event or after that event?
Ako ye samba Yankuba Ture ya motoborindo la janniwe kelembang fo kering kolalom.
Jani November 11 besila le ensamba je.
He was taken there before November 11.
And when you say Yankuba Ture, which Yankuba Ture are you referring to?
Ako niko Yankuba Ture be Yankuba Ture jumalema.
Yankuba Ture junta member Sonyi.
Yankuba Ture, the member of the junta and also a minister
local government.
Of local government.
Do you recall his rank at the time?
Ako fo hakilo sibula abe palaso mento tembo.
Time or lieutenant or mate.
At the time he was a lieutenant.
So you told us that you were assigned as his driver before the events of November 11th, 1994. How long did you remain as his driver?
Ako yenye mfoko keta jannin November karo til tanning killing kuolu bekela 1994. Fo hakilo ya mutele bang inata wucheje lekeje driver yala.
Mbejele for 96 election onye.
I was there up till the 1996 elections.
1996 election.
So you were assigned as his driver for about 2 years between 94 and 1996, is that correct?
Ako woto yasanji fulale keje driver yala kabo 1994 kata 1996 ako wolembang.
Wala.
Yes, that is it.
At that time, were you the only driver assigned to Lieutenant Yankuba Toure?
Ako tembo ite drone and drive oti membe do kola Lieutenant Yankuba Toure bang.
Mala official driver.
Yes, I was his official driver.
So you were his only official driver, is that correct?
Ako woto abeko ite damale mwala official driver ti fo lembang.
Wala.
Yes, that is it.
Did he have any other driver assigned to him apart from the official driver?
Ako fo driver do bijele mem fanankala motolu borindi melning official driver te kelinti.
Ala driver motor do minka tarala suokono.
Yes, there was another vehicle that is normally stationed in his house.
Civilian driver
There was a civilian driver for that vehicle.
Do you recall the name of the civilian driver?
Ako fo hakilo sibula o civilian driver nyin tola le bang.
hakilo sibula.
Yes, I can recall.
Please tell us.
Ako dukare afanye banjumale moti.
Ndolanga tolon koli ndolka fa doron koli.
We know him by Koli and we call him Koli.
So as Lieutenant Yankuba Toure's only driver, you would be the one to take him to work and other places, is that correct?
Ako ay ite drone official driver ti amunta itele la do ko mu purka samba do ku dula anin dinkira kota ngoluto.
Ndalaga samba do ku dula.
Yes, I would take him to workplace and other places.
Can you tell us about your working hours? Around what time would you be expected to be with Lieutenant Yankuba Toure?
Ako sila do ku wato lu fono nye bang wati jumanyo le me katarate Lieutenant Yankuba Toure bala.
Katara je 7 o'clock kata do ko wala.
At 7, I'm usually at work.
Wadi do ngaji nang 5 o'clock or after 5 da.
Sometimes we close by 5 or after 5.
What if, first of all, you've told us that that was during, I assume, the work day. Is that correct?
Ako ay nyimuta ko o kake do ku lungol lela lungol melu kake do ku lunguti.
Do ku lungol la ha.
Yes, this is for the working days.
What about weekends? Were you still assigned to Mr. Yankuba Toure?
Ako weekend olo komisal kama sibiti dimas fudung hanimbi ikado ko ke Lieutenant Yankuba Toure ne bang.
Oni atara programo soto taba nim program man soto. Tasu kono.
Except there was a function, a program, otherwise I'm always at home.
So still focusing on Monday to Friday, outside of the working hours that you've mentioned, would you also drive him to other places if it was in connection with his work?
Ako kabote na onkata jumo ka doku lulu. Fo nin kudolu be caring isi itele ka samba motola hanibi katao programu to bang.
Doku lungol la na kata dulato.
Yes, during work days, whenever he's going to any place.
Can you tell us which vehicle you drove between 1994 and 1996?
First for nonye kabo 1994 kata 1996 ikamoto fason jumale borindi wo wuche okono.
Toyota Land Cruiser la wala babulu wala mala official card.
He had a Toyota Land Cruiser, that was his official vehicle.
Can you tell us what was the capacity of that vehicle? Roughly how many people could be carried in that vehicle?
Ako foisa fono nye wo moto aka moje leta momen nanga mo kasi akono.
Moto nying asimo say sambanole.
The vehicle could carry up to 8 people.
And just to make sure we understand what kind of vehicle you're talking about, were there the driver and passenger seat in front, passenger seat at the back. Was there an additional seating area behind that?
Ako purunga fahamu moto fosongo memu nyinti. Mo drive ni palaso men katala nyato. Fo kola koma palaso nyin kola fo palaso do fanan katara koma le mo lusisino dami.
Koma palaso bijele.
Yes.
Yalo mo sisino mo fula mo saba sisino je.
Yes, there was space behind where 2 or 3 people could sit.
I would like to take you to the events of November 11, 1994.
Akabe la fila silang ke samba November karotil tanin kilin kolu kang 1994.
At that time, you would have been his only official driver. Can you tell us about who his orderlies were at that time?
Ako wairi wo tembo ite den man mwala official driver ti ala orderly olu men keta ala kantar lalti fesi ulu fono nye jumanyo le molti
Orderly Jali Musa Sow.
There was Jali Musa Sow.
Ni Esa Mendi.
There was Eza Mendi.
Did Lieutenant Yankuba Toure have an escort, or was it only the 3 of you who were mainly assigned to him?
Ako Lieutenant Yankuba Toure wotumo dandandir la dolu bijele bang nabe fintila ni menu kata fodun ateli ni mo fulo mo sabo lem itening yamenu to foten ateli ni mo sabo faltel daman nemba.
Tol daman ne kata.
Yes, we were the only ones that move along.
And whenever you moved around, presumably you all moved in the same vehicle, or did you move in more than one vehicle?
Ako woto tembo nalibe mfintila alibe katara wo moto kilimo nyinda kono bang fo moto do katara jele dolu kabula men kono.
Orderly solo ikanyo faline nyatara ko program mansoro.
The orderlies usually change if there are no programs.
Or would you all ride in the same vehicle, or would there be more than one vehicle?
Ako woto nali bitala alibe kabula moto kilimo le kono fo moto do katara jele dolu kabula men kono.
Moto kilinda ma wala bembulu. Ma moto fula soto kilindoro wala kata.
We had only one vehicle. We did not have 2 vehicles, so there was only one vehicle that we went out with.
So I would like to focus on the events the day before November 11, 1994, so November 10th.
Akabe la fila silanka lungu me alankole November karotil tanti 1994 janning November karotil tanning kilingu lungu besila.
Do you recall what happened on that day?
Ako foi hakilo ya mutale mune keta wo lungu la.
Wala ntara do kudula.
Well, that day we went to work.
Isoto. Tara do ko ala office auto.
Went to work, went to the office to work.
Where was Lieutenant Yankuba Toure's office located at that time?
Ako tembo Lieutenant Yankuba Toure la office obenu mintole.
Local government Kwarlango.
Local government at the quadrangle.
Please continue telling us what happened that day.
Ako woto ya continue afonye munkulle keta wolungu.
Olong kabren tara nara do kudularo.
When we went to the place of work,
nga rumors all moy.
We heard rumors
O modol le laftaka kudetake.
that there were some individuals who were attempting to carry out a coup d'etat
Yundum Baras.
at the Yundum barracks.
So kabiru oketa.
So after that,
Nata molt nata taje.
we went there
Through near diam.
so that we could talk with them.
Kabiru tata je nata.
So they went there and then returned.
Sorry, who went where?
Ako jumanyo le tata minto.
Junta sol wala tata Yundum Baras.
The juntas went to the Yundum barracks.
Do you know which junta members went to the Yundum barracks?
Ako foi hakilo ya mutale wo jonta kafudimulu jumanyo le tata Yundum barracks.
Sana Sabal, ani Edward Singate, ani Sadib Haidara.
Sana Singate, Edward Singate, Sana Sabali, Edward Singate, and Sadibu Haidara.
Do you know if Lieutenant Yankuba Toure attended this meeting?
Ako fo e bota kala mala bang ko Lieutenant Yankuba Toure fana ma beta o bengotole.
Yankuba lata o manko e maje karun ndamantaje.
Well, Yankuba's going is not certain to me because I did not go.
Where were you when you heard that the junta members went to Yundum Barracks?
Ako to itebe min tole nung hanu fo yenyi moy ko junta sojar nyaton ko lutata Yundum Barracks.
Otumo be State House je.
At the time, I was at the State House.
Bota office in Tata State House, local government.
I left the office at the local government and I went to the State House.
Who did you go to the State House with?
Ako ninji male tata nyola State House.
Nina boss Yankuba Toure.
I went with my boss, Yankuba Toure,
Nala Odlia.
and his orderlies.
Do you recall which orderly you went with? Was it one or both orderlies?
Fe hakilo be nyum mutale bang anin jum orderly juma nyol tata nyola kilin no mbamfani mo flo be tata nyola.
Odle kilin na be jawale.
At the time, it was only one.
Do you recall which orderly it was?
Ako fo hakilo samutanele orderly juma lamu anin men tata nyola wulum.
Le Ensa Mendi.
It was Ensa Mendi.
Was this during the day or at night?
Ako nyin
While
kata
you were at State House?
Ako nyin kata til bulole fo suto wato wotumo iko be State House.
Nyin kata ulara ma fangolet.
This was around evening time.
What happened after?
Ako biro botala mune natake.
After Kabiru Jinul Tata je, mol sita ngi batu inata.
After the junta went to Yundum Barracks, we waited for them and then they returned.
What happened after they returned?
Ako mune natake biring itelu muruta nang.
Kabiru nata.
When they returned,
Ko etata je kadiamu bare kambe man soto je.
they said they had gone there to negotiate, but there was no agreement.
Sani Kabiru sita o nyama.
So they were there.
It all council members all Tata benta.
So-
meeting okay. Ida
so-
mangol nyoje ha.
So the council members had a meeting on their own.
Do you know where they were meeting?
Ako fo yalo ne bang be bengi ya kemin tole.
Ha elila chairman inin chairman le Tata meeting ola.
Yes,
Iseleta santole.
they climbed up and they had a meeting with the chairman.
What happened after the meeting?
Ako council ko mune natake wo bengo kola.
Kabiru wakata ntolu ntarta je
We were there, after the meeting took place, we were there
Seta suwa kono.
up to evening time, and then we left for our homes.
Kabiru seta suwa kono.
When we left for our homes,
Yankuba Toure ko mole ko
Yankuba Toure said to us
mo kanata adularo.
that no one should go anywhere,
Nga stay
that we should all stay.
sabati ha. Kabiru mole sabati tawo nyama.
So we stayed like that.
For around fitir ma fa odal.
We stayed like that until it started to get dark.
Nata for mole ta State House.
And then he said that we should all go to the State House.
How many of you went back to State House?
Ako sila atelu mo jelle tata Kamuru State House.
Sa intena atela manala odli fulod.
So it's me, himself, and two of his orderlies.
Previously, you gave us the names Jali Musa Sow and Ensa Mendi. Are those the two orderlies that
Do two odli ha.
Ako ye nyimo fulol le tofo no Jali Musa Soni Ensa Mendi hanimbi anio odli fulol le tata bang.
Ni on la tata hal sai.
Yes, those two orderlies.
Can you tell us what happened when you arrived at State House?
Ako do isa fo no nyibang biral fata State House mune ketaje.
Birim futata State House. Birim futata je ibe jita kote ke tata ening kiamani mitino soto diamo soto safo diamuta.
So when we arrived, they alighted and they went and had a meeting with the chairman.
Ngatara molbe sojarol be preparation ola.
We had found soldiers preparing. We inquired and we were told that they were going to Yundum. They said that we were going to Yundum barracks.
When you say that the soldiers were preparing, what did you see them do?
Ako niko sojarol be pare kan. Iye je be mun keka be mun pare façon na keka wotmo.
Well, at
the time, people were picking up their guns. Because as a soldier, when you go for a mission, your tool is the gun, so that is what you pick. That was what they were doing, taking their guns. So after they took their guns until everyone was ready,
so Sananata mol brief.
So Sana came and briefed us. He said to us, the drivers, all of you go and get inside of your vehicles. So we all got into our vehicles.
And
our bosses came and they also got into the vehicles. Junta members.
Okay. State House.
So that was how we formed a convoy and departed State House.
But Sana
was leading.
Apart from telling you that you should go into your vehicles, did Sana brief you about anything else?
Ako hana manke nyinde ka fali pare okita alibula la mutoko no fo Sana ye kumadu fali ne jebang.
I mean for wala mnyinte dronko.
Yes, Sana's what he said is this.
Wala mkata dane.
That is where we are going to, which is Yundum. Because no one knows who is an enemy.